Hi guys, welcome back to the homestead, and today I'm really excited because we're going to get some of our seeds started. So there's a bunch of different ways to start seeds, and the way I'm going to do it this year is with a seed blocker. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this with soil, and when I push the handle down, we'll get 4 2x2 cubes of soil that will have, because of these little things right here, have a little dimple on top, and we'll just drop a seed or two in there, and then we'll put some loose potting soil on top of it. That's what I have my potting soil for. But to make this work, you have to wet and moisten your soil to almost, really moist and sludgy kind of, but not all the way. We're not going to start all the seeds I want to grow this year. We're just going to start some of them. Most of my seeds this year, I don't know if I can get them fanned out here. Here, quick view of some of the ones I'm going to grow this year. I'll leave in the description box actually what I started today. Most of my seeds all of my seeds I'm starting today, except my Loofah gourds, are from My Gardener, and really good small company. First thing I'm going to do is get some soil to put in my little pan here. Like we said in other videos, this is the first time we're going to really hardcore try to do gardening. So this is the first time I've used a soil blocker, but I've first seen it from Daniel over at Arms Family Homestead, and then I've seen other people use it since then. So I'm pretty excited to try it. We bought it last fall and it's been sitting around waiting. So I'm going to fill. And these are just some everyday garden trays. I got these off Amazon, but you can get them anywhere. You've got a feed, like a co-op near you. Walmart carries them. Set it in there. Oh, they're so cute. I actually think my soil is actually a little too moist. So I think I'm going to put those back in. I don't like them, they're too moist. Okay, so I've added a new scoop of soil to kind of it's either too moist or not moist enough. So I'm going to try less moist, and then if that doesn't work, I'll try more. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, there's one little soil block. It kind of fell apart, but that's okay. You can see the little dimple there that you'll put a seed in. So, I'm going to fill this tray, and then I'll drop my seeds once I get all the blocks in there. So, I've learned something. That it's really windy today, for one. But two, I don't have the right potting mix. I need something that is a little fluffier, like more traditional potting soil. It has some like wood chips and stuff in it. It'll work. But when I do this again, I did not buy the right potting soil. So that's something I've learned. Not a big deal. I've made these work, and I think they'll be okay, and they'll get my seeds started. But now I know for next time. But I've got a couple more here to do on the tray. So, first thing I'm going to put in here is, got some Loofah gourds. These will go along with my goat milk because I want to make some soap. Next, for my husband, some from the My Gardener, we've got jalapeno peppers. Now these are tiny little seeds. It's the seeds, if you cut a jalapeno open, that's what you get. These tiny little guys right here. Next, we're going to do my cucumbers. These are Space Master 80 cucumbers from MI Gardener. A little bigger, not much, but a little bigger. Next, I'm going to do from the Homestead collection of MI Gardener, we've got the Roman tomatoes. Me and Reagan typically do not like just raw tomatoes, but I've found several recipes that we actually do like the taste of tomatoes in. So that's nice that we found a way to eat these, because tomatoes are supposed to be some of the easiest things to grow. Here, this is one thing I'm really excited to try to grow. Brussels sprouts. So about the only way we like Brussels sprouts is with brown sugar and bacon, and they're so good. Lots of pepper. Okay, next we're going to do some rosemary. And then basil. And that has all our seeds started for today. I'm going to put all my seeds back in my handy dandy seed tote. And like I said, we have several other things we're going to grow. Like I've got some corn we want to do. We'll put that directly in the ground. We've got watermelon. See, there was one I was really excited about. This is miniature blue, what is it? Miniature blue popcorn. So you grow it and you get blue kernels of popcorn and you pop it on the cob. So I'm really excited. This is like an experiment. I love popcorn, so it'd be awesome. I've got okra. My favorite flower is sunflower, so I had to buy some awesome sunflowers. They had some different varieties of the sunflowers, but they were all out of several of them. I bought these last fall, actually, because I didn't want to miss out on some sunflowers. We're going to do a couple different varieties of pumpkins later. We want to kind of have a pumpkin patch for all our friends have kids right now. Bring the kids over. We've got 2 different varieties of okra because I have no idea what the difference of these are. There's all kinds of varieties. So I just bought 2 and we're going to try them and see which one we like. We've got lettuces. I got a couple different watermelons, some cantaloupe. Keaton loves watermelon. So I bought, where's my other one? Here we go. 2 different varieties of watermelon to try to grow. And so I say try. We're going to be successful in some form with this, and any success is a win. And even if certain things don't grow, it's a learning curve, and we're going to figure out what works and what grows here and how to best benefit our soil, because we do know our soil has some clay in it and things like that's not very good. But we have all these animals that have been making compost for us, so over the years we can build our soil up over time and make it better. So the next step with these is we're just going to take a little bit of the dry soil and just kind of sprinkle, not much, because you want it kind of loose so everything can pop out really easily. And we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of soil right on top of everything, just so it has some coverage. And we'll go put this in the greenhouse, or greenhouse tent, that is still standing. It's been up for 3 days now, I think, and it's still standing, so I'm excited about that. And I've been checking it. It's been staying pretty warm. It's going to get up to like 60 degrees in there today, so that'll be good for these guys. And we'll go back and water them once a day probably for now, just getting like a spritz bottle probably, and just spritzing some water on them, because that way it's not too packed. You don't want your soil too packed down. They can't start their roots. Well, there you have it, guys. The first seed tray is in the greenhouse. Yay! So exciting. Like I said, I'm going to come back in about 2 weeks and put in some more stuff that doesn't need as long to germinate. So what we're doing is we're starting seeds before our last estimated frost date, which is in April. And then we have a growing season from April to November, basically. And there's some stuff that you can grow past that, but not a lot, not in our area. So if you have a full greenhouse, not a greenhouse tent, you can grow pretty well year round here to an extent. You can grow like greens and cold hardy stuff if your greenhouse maybe has a heater and things like that. I think that's all for today, guys. Come back, check us out. Be sure to like, subscribe. If you've got any ideas on how to improve our setup or have any suggestions, let me know. If you have anything that you think I should try growing because it's just fun or interesting or different, like my blue popcorn, you let us know in the comments. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.